I moved here when I was a kid. Started grade 7 here. Went to high school here at Walter Murray. Did a couple of years of university at the U of S. And then I moved to Vancouver and ended up coming back to go to University of Regina Film School before I transferred to Concordia, where I did end up getting my BFA at the Concordia Cinema Production Program. And from there I moved to Vancouver, made my first feature film, which got me a job in Los Angeles. And my first network TV show was back up in Canada, so I came up for that. And then about a year ago exactly, I came back. I was homeless, working abroad, didn't have a home anywhere, so I came back to Saskatoon and got to spend some quality time with my brother and his nephew and niece, my nephew and niece, his son and daughter, who I hadn't actually spent that much time with in their first 4 or 5 years. And I've spent more time in Saskatoon in the last year than anywhere else, so I guess I would call it my home again. And I wrote a feature screenplay that I want to shoot in Saskatchewan that's set in the dead of winter in the middle of nowhere. And this film was partly inspired by Saskatchewan. And having met Steve out in Toronto when I was directing a commercial, we just got to talking about working together someday. And 2 weeks ago, I wrote this zombie script. And the next thing you know, we're here shooting it.
How'd you get the idea for the story?
It actually came to me in a dream. A lot of my ideas for screenplays, I seem to dream them. And then I wake up, and if I'm fortunate enough to remember it, I'll jot it down and develop it from there. So I just had this dream about a zombie who was a normal guy, and woke up and wrote the thing. Yeah.
I think with Walking Dead doing so well, there's a real market for zombie material.
Zombies are huge. Yeah, I mean, I think Romero established that, back at Night in the Living Dead, and it seemed like people kind of forgot about zombies for a little while, but they're back bigger than ever. And the one thing I haven't really seen anyone do is portray a zombie as if he was a real person, And this guy's obviously crusading for zombie rights and, wants his people to be given a fair shake. And he's not getting it.
Where's this going to end up? What's running time?
It should be about 10 minutes long. We do seem to be improvising a lot more than we anticipated, so who knows, it might end up being a 15-minute film, but I think it'll be around 10 minutes. And the hope is film fests. I mean, I'm not going to say which ones because I don't know, but hopefully we make a decent film that is able to get into some good ones.